Hi, are you interested in growing your chiropractic practice? Well, it's all about more new patients with less effort in less time. Today, I'm going to talk about the Neuropatholator. My name is Bruce Goldsmith, and I'm president of Visual Odyssey. In 1976, I created the first Neuropatholator to fulfill a need that a doctor had. In 1979, I realized we could make something that was much more attractive and much more durable. As a matter of fact, 30 years later, those are still in use. Then, in 1987, I realized that it was possible for us to cover so many more topics in an office and at patient lectures, so I created a 60-poster flip chart. I also figured out in 2000 how to put Neuropatholator on the back of your business card. In 2001, we figured out how to put it on your computer. In 2005, we created an upgrade version of the Neuropatholator wall chart, and we manufactured that until 2011. Have you ever witnessed a Neuropatholator? Have you ever pushed a button? You remember the flashing nerves and organs? Well, now it's even better. The Neuropatholator is back. Instant and dramatic patient education creates more time efficiency, more patient referrals, more patient retention, and a more rewarding practice. That's what I've offered for 39 years, a faster and more fun way to motivate your patients and your staff. 2015 demands interactive visuals, so I took the Neuropatholator and I blew it up. The result? The Neuropatholator Touch, the incredible and indelible patient magnet. The good news is that I'm now offering a wall-mounted Neuropatholator for only $1447. The wall charts were selling for $2,500, so that's a significant savings. And it works like this. Imagine that with a mouse, or even better with a touch screen, you activate a vertebral level. Like right here, you're going to see me activate T1. And as I do that, you're going to see it impacting the arms and certain critical organs, in this case the lungs and heart. But we can also zoom into the cervical spine, we can touch a vertebra, see the vertebra move, and it goes down just one of the arms while still initiating that nerve response over on the organs. Or I could come to the lumbars and do the same thing. Extremely powerful way to instantly demonstrate to your patients. So that really looked great, didn't it? The Neuropatholator Core, that's the first of our modules, and that's the one that we're discussing here at the price that I mentioned. For that, you'll get the organs and nerves just like the $2,500 wall chart. In addition to that, you get the muscles and the dermatomes, and that would be another $2,500. And you can also relate sensory symptoms back to the spine. All of this will save you money. So you'll get the Neuropatholator Touch. It'll be delivered to your door. You take it out of the box, you plug it in, and you perform a dynamite report of findings for $1447. Or if you choose to finance it for 3 years and you have no payments until month number 7, it's only $55 a month. That's right, you'll get all of this. You'll get to use it essentially for free for the first 6 months, which will pay for it, and then you get to pay for it at only $55 a month. So you'll get new patients right away, better compliance now, and less time to accomplish both. That's the Neuropatholator Core. Now, if you already have a computer, it's only $597. Additional computers in your office at that point are only $200 each, and that's even if you get all the additional modules that are available to that Neuropatholator Core. So how many times have you adjusted a patient and sent them on their way without taking the time to educate them or get referrals? Do you want to tell more of the chiropractic story either as a workshop or a talk or through daily visits? Check out our 3 upgrades. Stop wasting those opportunities at each visit, because now with the Neuropatholator Touch, you will easily maximize each time the patient is in your office. All you do is simply tap a button on the screen, and you or your staff will systematically offer 30 to 60-second daily messages. This is a powerful evolution that will save you time and create more commitment to care. So where do you get all those other talking points? Well, we've added a lot more content to give you tons of relevant discussion in the office. So we've basically taken the Neuropatholator, we've taken the flip chart, and a lot of other chiropractic content, and we've mixed it all up into a fabulous product. So the first of those upgrades would be the bronze, and this adds the subluxation with causes and degeneration section, and you can change the word subluxation to segmental dysfunction if you prefer. This also gives you the ability to demonstrate postural issues and disc problems and degeneration of the disc as well. So here's an example, for instance, of the posture. You'll notice the left body, the forward head position. Here we zoom in on it so we can show what happens if we take something that's supposed to be curved and has soft tissue and we straighten it out. We have damage to that soft tissue. Well, in the case of your spine, the soft tissue is the spinal cord, and we see that damage to the spinal cord. Now, let's talk for a moment about the disc involvement. All we have to do is tap one button and we can see a herniation. Tap it again and we can see it rupture, and tap the video button and we can actually get a three-dimensional sense of what's happening when that disc is herniating and rupturing. So that was the silver, which we're going to talk about, and it allows you to drip deliver a spinal health orientation a little at a time. Comprehension and memorability increase, time excuses disappear, and your message gets understood and remembered. So in this silver upgrade, we add the patient lecture program, the ergonomics program, a lot of information that has to do with kids and their back health, phases of care, segmental dysfunction, proper care of the spine, and then we talk about things like how the spine develops, what you can do to take care of it, what other people have said about health, range of motion, the development of the nerve system, do's and don'ts, how symptoms are just the tip of the iceberg. What is arthritis? We also have analogies of chiropractic to using braces to straighten the teeth. There's just so much information available to you, and well, I know that that's a lot of content and it's almost overwhelming, but don't worry because we figured out a way to make it simple. With our drag and drop tour editor, you'll be able to create many different health discussions, and they'll be available at the tap of a finger or the click of a mouse. You could create one discussion on a cervical report of findings, another one on your typical lumbar report of findings. You could do a basic healthcare class, advanced healthcare classes, ergonomics classes, classes for moms about kids' back health. All of these terrific screens that you saw were in the silver module. So used daily with our 20 visit or 40 visit or 60 visit button program, you can deliver powerful messages at each visit and stimulate referrals and retention. Now the last upgrade is to the gold. And the gold adds a whiplash module with videos and medical legal presentations. We also have 3D views of the extremity joints that you can rotate and the ability to capture a simple picture of a patient to show them their posture at a screening. The bottom line is that with the Visual Odyssey software, you will save money, you will get more function, you'll still be able to hang it on the wall, and just like the Neuropatholator, you can reach out and touch it, and you'll be able to get a response that will create new patients day after day. And because this is 2015, it will deliver more while costing you less. And while it's hanging on the wall, it'll be advancing from image to image if you choose. Our wall charts just couldn't do that. This automated patient education keeps motivating people toward the paradigm shift to chiropractic care. So you will more easily achieve your practice goals, and you'll now have instant comprehension and motivation at your fingertips for your report of findings and your daily visits and your lectures and screenings. You'll enjoy more new referrals and compliance, and your staff will be able to systematically and confidently participate in the education process. The bottom line at Visual Odyssey is when you're happy, we're happy. So to review the package a little bit, the core has the wall chart information, the nerves, the organs, the muscles, the dermatomes. The bronze adds the subluxation discussion, the disc discussion, and the ability to demonstrate postural distortions. The silver adds the entire show chart of that 60 posters. It adds the ergonomics of the work safety, and it adds a lot of information specifically targeted to kids and their families. And then the gold adds the whiplash and the posture picture capability and the 3D extremity views. So I highly recommend that you get started right away with the Neuropatholator. All you need to do is give us a call. We'll be happy to discuss the pricings of those upgrades, which generally are only $200 each at each step. And just give us a call here in the U.S., 800-541-4449. Or outside of the U.S., 770-646-8031. I really appreciate your time in looking at this. I would love the opportunity to help you build your practice the way I have with so many thousands of other doctors around the world for the last 39 years. Thank you.